Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to Rocket League News, the series where we talk about everything that happened the last week in Rocket League. We got a good one for you guys today, so as always, if you guys do enjoy, make sure to hit subscribe. You can leave a like on the video. Just any way to show your support to the channel would be awesome. Thank you guys so much, and let's get right into the video. So first thing's gonna be first, because I know a lot of people are curious. RLCS Season 10. When is it going to be? Where can you guys watch it? I know just a lot of people are confused as to where they can go to watch RLCS. Well, luckily, there is going to be this calendar that's made on Google for you guys to look at. Maybe I'll make another separate video explaining the system more in depth as to like what comes first. Because I know a lot of people are confused with, well, when's going to be the grid, when's going to be the regional stuff. Well, as you can see right here, starting August 1st, it's a European Regional Day 1, then Day 2, and then following next week on Thursday would be the Grid Week 1 for North America and Europe, then the Regional Day 3 and 4 for Europe. It's a little bit confusing, but if you just follow this calendar, you guys should have a pretty good idea of when events are and what to look forward to. And now next up in the news, we have AxB, and it just occurred to me that I didn't actually talk about where AxB went to last time in my Rocket League news video. I'm sure a lot of people know by now, but he joined Rat Enterprises with Torment and Gimmick. Obviously, Torment and Gimmick don't have Squishy anymore. Squishy's on NRG. Just a lot of roster changes. I probably am going to make a video going over every roster change before RLCS starts, just in case anybody wants to catch up to speed. So don't worry about that. That video is probably going to be coming pretty soon. But now you also might be wondering, well, Rat Enterprises isn't an org. Where are Torment, Gimmick, and AxB going to be going to? And well, recently some weird stuff has been going on Twitter. This new Twitter account, Verizon 1GG, just made a Twitter account. They joined July of 2020, and if you look at who follows them, AxB, Gimmick, Torment, Fireburner, all follow them, even Liquipedia and ShiftRL. And then on top of this, Torment, Gimmick, and AxB all signed up under version 1 for the Astronaut Star Circuit Season 2 Qualifier 3. So a lot of people are thinking that this has probably gonna be the new org or something like that. Obviously we can't say 100% what their new org's gonna be, but this looks like it definitely has something to do with it. I mean, if it doesn't, then you got me, you fooled me. But so a lot of people are assuming that this is probably where they're gonna end up going. Obviously we'll just have to wait and see, but it's a pretty good idea. Next up in the news, we have Memory, and I know we talked a little bit about this on the channel before, but now it's kind of confirmed. Remember, as Memory was kicked off of United, we talked about in the last episode, we speculated where he might go, and it was the Kansas City Pioneers. Well, they officially announced the acquisition of Memory. The roster is going to be Rapid, Seabass, Beast Mode, and Memory. A lot of people are thinking that Seabass is actually going to be the sub for this roster, but a lot of people are also speculating that they actually might have a 4-man roster and just rotate out who they want to play every now and then, because they're all such good players. So it'd be very interesting to see what they do, but that's what happened with Memory, in case anybody was wondering, after he was kicked off of United. And next up in the news, this one's kind of an awkward one. Remember, after Team Singularity benched Godsmilla, well, then Singularity went on to drop their Rocket League Championship Series team of Scrubkilla, Tho, and Noli, and he just picked up another one. And ironically, Godsmilla is the one who actually built the new roster. There's a link to the article talking about the entire move, but to be honest, it really isn't much of an article. It's just a bunch of quotes from people on the team or that have something to do with the team, and then a link to the video announcing their new Rocket League lineup. So it's not really the most fun thing to read, because there really isn't that much to read, but I'll link it in the description anyways, in case any of you guys do want to check it out. Check out the video as well. There's the link to the article talking about the entire move, just talking about who's going to be on this team. I'll put a picture up for you guys to see. So Breezy, Godsmilla, and Hibbs. My favorite part about all this is the memes. They bench Godsmilla, then he creates the new team for them. I just think all the memes are kind of funny about this. But yeah, and there's been a lot of speculation as to why Singularity would drop their other roster for this one. A lot of people thinking that it just is cheaper for them to have this roster Now, personally, I don't know the exact reason why, but you know what? All that really matters is that Singularity acquired a new roster, and these are the guys. So yeah, let's move on to the next story. And next up, we have the Esports Awards for 2020. And I'm sure a lot of you guys might not have heard about this, but Musty was actually nominated for Esports Content Creator of the Year. And a lot of people out here might be wondering how you could actually vote. Well, first you can click the link I leave in the description, the esportsawards.com/vote, and you can click on Musty's face right here under Esports Content Creator of the Year, and then you've just voted for your Rocket League content creator. So make sure to go vote for Musty. On top of that, you guys could vote for anything else you want to vote for, like Esports Collegiate Award. You know, I participated in Collegiate Rocket League, so maybe, you know, I'll vote for Test Bar CCA or something. You guys could vote for Mobile Game of the Year, Personality of the Year, Streamer of the Year. You know, just get all your votes in. But yeah, that's where you guys can go if you guys are interested. You know, I think it's kind of cool. You know, I can't help but feel like I should have been nominated for it. I think I would be a shoo-in. I think the reason I wasn't nominated was because, you know, it would have been a very easy dub for me, and, you know, they wanted the others to actually have a chance. You know, that's just my theory. You know, I'm not salty or anything. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool. Thought it was worth sharing. And yeah, let's get on to the next news. And next up in the news, we have something that's kind of funny, and Torment got roasted on stream. So for those of you guys who want to know a little bit of context, Torment was just streaming, and then somebody came into his chat and said, "No offense, but you've been washed." And yeah, I'll play the clip for you guys right now.
Dude, you come in here and say no offense and then just cook my ass.
It's not even a G2 trade this weekend. It has been
what the fuck, man?
Like,
why would you say no offense and then just say something so offensive?
You can do all the good work you want to. If you're just gonna
fuck off.
hand away a goal like that one, that good work's
Fuck
not really
off,
worth
dude.
as much.
So that was it. Torment just kind of got pissed off on stream. You know, I thought it was just kind of funny. And the reason I thought it was funny is not because I was laughing at Torment or anything. It was because I was laughing at the guy who said it. Because obviously there's always going to be trolls in the chat. Trust me, I know just as well as any other content creator that there are going to be trolls in the chat. You just got to ignore them. People are going to say really, really dumb stuff that make no sense. And, you know, you just got to brush it off. I just like to laugh at it and, you know, just move on with my life. You know, so I just thought it was really funny. This guy comes in the Torment's chat, just starts speaking random stuff, which, by the way, is not true at all. Torment's far from washed. I mean, just look at their last RLCS performance. Yeah, somebody who's washed does not place 5th in the entire region. Okay, somebody who's washed does not team with a star player like AxB. Just, yeah, no. You know, it goes without saying that Torment is not washed at all. I just thought the whole situation was really funny. Because unfortunately, there is nothing you could do about the trolls in chat. You know, I'm sure Torment's well aware of this. I'm sure most content creators out there are well aware of this. There's always going to be trolls. But yeah, let's get right on to the next news. And finally, last but not least, I wanted to talk about just the Rocket League Esports Invitational that happened this last weekend. Just for those of you who missed it, go over just how it ended. Also, by the way, there are going to be spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch. You can skip to the end where I do my outro, where I remind everybody to subscribe a second time. But yeah, basically what happened, I'll put up the bracket for you guys right now. It went pretty much as expected. If you watch my predictions video, I got every single match right except for the Rogue versus Spacestation game. You know, I had Spacestation taking it because I can never guess this one right. A Rogue versus Spacestation matchup, whatever I guess, the opposite happens. That's what I've learned. But Energy take the whole thing. I don't think anybody's surprised. I think that the only other team that had a chance to win was honestly probably Envy or Rogue, because those are the only two teams to have beat NRG over this offseason. You know, NRG just been so strong. Definitely the #1 team in North America going into RLCS Season 10. I'm sure nobody would disagree with that. Going to be very interesting to see how they play. And then, of course, after that, we got a nice comms video. I'm sure a lot of you guys love comms. I'll link the comms video in the description so you guys could all watch it. You know, just a comms video on their ESPN Invitational Championship. Comms videos are one of the most fun things to watch, in my opinion, in the Rocket League scene. You know, I always love them. I know most of you guys always love them. So yeah, here is one for you guys to go watch. And yeah, that is basically everything. That's everything I wanted to talk about that happened this week in Rocket League. So a lot of finalizing the rosters, stuff like that. So hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy it, remember to subscribe to the channel. You guys can leave a like. Follow me on Twitter. We just hit 1,000 followers on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for that. you know, it really is just awesome. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.